Well, everyone, iOS 18.7.3 actually just came out in an RC, which basically means that that is the release candidate for iOS 18. So that is basically what we're going to end up getting. Now, here's the very interesting thing. iOS 18.7.3, it's probably going to end up being one of the last versions of iOS 18 that we're actually going to be getting. So this is going to be a very interesting thing to kind of see what ends up happening within iOS 18, because maybe we'll get another update in the next 6 months or a year. But currently whenever Apple goes through and releases an iOS 26 update, Apple also releases an iOS 18 update. It's looking like that might not end up happening for that next version. So that is going to be a very interesting thing that we're going to kind of run into here. Now, personally for me, if we're talking about it from my personal opinion, I still think iOS 18 is probably the better way to go. And that is kind of the direction I'd recommend more people to kind of go down, to install something like iOS 18, 18.7.2 or 18.7.3 on their device rather than iOS 26. So that's kind of how I see it. But at the same time, I still feel like if you're going to go through and install or use a device, software, that is kind of the direction I'd recommend going down. Otherwise, I look at something like iOS 26.1 and going into 26.2, and I think these are very good software versions as well. But when I kind of look at the landscape, it's looking like iOS 18 is probably going to be the one I would still recommend people to kind of install. So in terms of that, it's going to be kind of sad because this might be the last update we get from iOS 18 for a while, but I guess we'll see what happens. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.